After the way that the matches have played out. They did what they had to do this weekend. They got the win up in Pamplona against Osasuna, and now they are sole leaders in La Liga. Real Madrid have to sit in second after not managing to win that game against Rayo. Disappointing night for Carlo Ancelotti's men, Alex?
Well, look, I was sat here before the game saying I thought Madrid would win comfortably and maybe score 3 goals. So what do I know? But I think if you look at the game, we've just seen the highlights there. We've seen the chances that Real Madrid created. I think they did enough to win this game. I think if they play like that performance, most times they win this game. But they weren't quite clinical enough. They weren't quite efficient enough. And Rayo held on and were very, very happy with a point. And all this time that we've been enjoying Jude Bellingham's incredible goal-scoring form, we have also been asking the question, what does happen if those goals do dry up? What happens if Bellingham is unable to get on the score sheet, or heaven forbid he was injured, as we saw the spectre of a possible injury in that first half, and he wasn't able to score here, and the others weren't able to step up. We saw chances from Joselu, we saw chances for Vinicius, we saw Rodrigo come on and make a bit of an impact and have a chance pretty much straight away, but none of them hit the back of the net. And so this question about have they got enough apart from Bellingham in terms of goal scoring, this goalless draw is only going to, I think, make people ask that question even louder.
A game that should have won, LA?
Absolutely. And we can look at this as the totality of 90 minutes, or we can just look at the first 5 minutes. Valverde puts that chance away, which ends up being their best chance of the game. He puts that away. This is not even a contest. You allow Rayo Vallecano to hang around. And even for the rest of the first half, there were opportunities and opportunities and opportunities for Real Madrid. You go into halftime, and my thought was, you know what? It's going to be more of the same. More pressure from Real Madrid, more opportunities to come. It's only a matter of time. That's the way I described it, and I could not have been any more wrong, because to be quite honest with you, Real Madrid actually did not create as many opportunities in the second half as I thought they would. They fell into the trap of the pushing and shoving and arguing and fouls and the referee and Rayo Vallecano and Dimitrescu and the goalkeeper, instead of focusing on playing with quality, with efficiency, with effectiveness in front of goal, in the final third, with quickness of movement, both on the ball and off the ball. And when you do that, and Rayo Vallecano has come into Santiago Bernabeu and has generated enough confidence to say, you know what, 20 more minutes and we got to get out of here with a point, it becomes then very difficult to break them down. They did not create high-level quality of opportunities in the last 20-25 minutes. It looked a lot like a 0-0 draw after the 70th minute, because Real Madrid ran out of ideas and Rayo Vallecano were very comfortable in doing what they were doing. Yeah,
a draw at the Bernabeu for Real Madrid can sometimes be perceived as well as a loss, Alex. You can imagine that the heavy favourites going into this one will be under some heavy criticism in the papers in the morning.
Yeah, you know what it's like. Any time that Real Madrid don't win and win in style, it's a disaster. It's a crisis. It's what's wrong with the team, what has to change, and all of that. That discussion will be had after this game. I don't think there's any need to panic. I don't think there was too much wrong with this Real Madrid performance. I think Real Madrid are having a pretty good season. I think what we're seeing is that there isn't necessarily one outstanding team in La Liga this season. If there is one, it's Girona. Let's not take anything away from them, but we've seen Real Madrid dropping points. We saw Barca drop points in the Clásico. We saw Atletico Madrid drop points on Friday night. So it's happening to all of the big three so far, and Girona are taking advantage of that. But maybe that's some consolation for Madrid, is that, yes, they've dropped points here in a home game that they should have won, that they'd expect to win. But they will look at the fact that, we had Barca scraping a win this weekend. We saw Atletico losing away at Las Palmas. So that's the good news as far as Madrid are concerned. And like I say, I don't think there's too much need to panic. I'm not sure there's too much wrong with this Real Madrid team. But the question about the goal scoring, that is a legitimate concern, I think.
OK, thanks so much for being with us, Alex. We'll no doubt be hearing from you again very soon as we continue our coverage of La Liga. This is the upcoming La Liga schedule. It all gets underway once again on Friday. There'll be a game tomorrow on Monday as well to watch. But all of these games, a big triple header coming up on Sunday.